Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I have a homeschooling video for you guys, if you can believe it. I've been doing so many Disney videos lately, but I wanted to also share a homeschooling video for you guys because this time of year, a lot of us I know are finishing up our school years, and we've already finished ours. Actually, our end of the school year was around the end of April, but we went on vacation right after that. I didn't get a chance to get this up for you guys before that. So I love this time of year though. I love closing up an old homeschool year, and I love the thought of a new fresh homeschool year to prep for. So I really like to take the summer to organize and plan just like I know you guys do. So I've already shared videos on how I choose our curriculum. I've shared videos on how I do our report cards and what I like to keep, how I know what to teach the girls each year. I've done videos on all of that, and I will link my homeschooling playlist for you guys because those videos, along with every other homeschooling video I've ever made, is in that homeschooling playlist. So if you have questions about that, you can definitely check out that playlist. It's linked for you guys in the description box. So the first thing I do when prepping for a new homeschool year is make sure that the previous homeschool year is organized and closed up. I don't want to find any papers later on in the summer left over from the old school year. I want to be able to start fresh in the fall and not have any of that stuff hanging out. So where I live in Kentucky, my state does not require me to keep anything specific from the girls that they've done in school, but I personally like to keep pretty much everything they do because I never know like if the state's ever going to say like I want to see, because they can come and see your stuff if they want to. They just don't require you to turn anything in. So I like to keep everything for that reason, and also I like to see their progress, you know, the beginning of the year versus the end of the year, you know, how they improve and their handwriting and their grades and things like that. So I like to keep a lot of stuff. And there are lots of ways that you can store their completed work, but I think just the best way to do it is a really nice, sturdy, organizational box. I really like the Samsil Pop and Store storage boxes from Amazon. They come in a variety of colors and sizes to suit your needs and available storage space. It's really nice that they have different size options and different color options, because if you have more than one kid, you know, you can have your oldest do all white boxes and your youngest can do all another color box to keep things organized and easily distinguishable between the two kids. They're super duper strong with metal reinforced corners and a bottom liner insert. And I like they lay flat until you need them. So if you pick up a couple to have on hand, you don't have full storage boxes laying around waiting to be used. They lay flat until you need them, and they're really easy to pop up and go. So I like to have the mega box for all the girls' papers, and then I like to have another box that's a little bit smaller to put in special projects. You know, we do a lot of hands-on things, like we did the Stonehenge in clay over the past school year, and so I wanted to keep a little bit of that, and I wanted to keep some other things that were a little bit bigger. They did like a little 3D model of the seaside. So I wanted to keep that. So those things I wouldn't want to try to shove in a box with their papers. I want to keep them separate. So I like that the Samsil Pop and Store boxes have a couple different size options to keep those things separate, but then still all stackable and together. Another thing I like to do to prep for a new school year is once all of the girls' like previous school stuff is packed away and organized, and once their curriculum is chosen for the next year, I like to look through all of the teachers' manuals and see what supplies are going to be required. I also will go through at this time and look in our supply drawer. We have two drawers on one of the desks for the girls, and it's got all of our like crayons and pencils and erasers and dry erase markers and highlighters and glue sticks, and all that stuff lives in those two drawers. So I like to look in those drawers and I will see, you know, what do we need more of? Well, I know right now we need some of the skinny dry erase markers. We're pretty good on glue for right now, so we don't need glue, but like things like that, I will go ahead and write down what school supplies we need, just general things. And then I will also look through each of their curriculums and see what required supplies we need for that. So like for my youngest daughter, we're going to be doing the Good and the Beautiful for science next year. And there was a couple things I needed to get for that. And so I go ahead and make a list right now. And that way when the back to school sales start, or when I'm out and I see a good deal on something that we need, I already know what we need. I don't have to say, okay, I'm at Walmart, now let me think. Did I need glue sticks? I don't know. Maybe I did, so I'll go buy a bunch of glue sticks and I realize I don't need any more glue sticks. So it really helps to have that list organized ahead of time, so that way when the sales do start, you know exactly what you need. And the last thing I like to do to close up an old homeschool year and get ready for a new one is to do a really deep clean and organization of our homeschool room. I've shown you guys, I think, 2 videos now of our homeschool room tour. It hasn't changed much since the last one. And that's actually linked. It'll be in my homeschooling playlist if you want to see both or either of those homeschool room tours. They are linked for you guys in the homeschooling playlist. But I really definitely take some time in the summer to literally purge and clean and organize everything. It's also when I deep clean the room. So I'm taking down the curtains and washing those. I'm washing the windows. I'm washing the blinds. You know, doing all of those things that you would do to deep clean really any room in your home. I also do that at the same time for our homeschool room, so that when August rolls around and we're ready to start our homeschool year, the supplies are purchased, the old school papers are packed away and organized neatly, and they're safe in their pop and store boxes. The curriculum's chosen, it's already in the girls' cabinets. I know what we need to do. I've got everything set up and the room is clean. It makes me feel so good. So this makes my teacher wannabe heart happy to be spending this time right now, this time of year, to really organize and close up an old school year and get ready for a new one. Because as sad as it is that my kids are growing up so fast, I really love being able to be their teacher and their mom. It's really the best thing that could have ever happened to me, and I didn't ever think I would be a homeschooling mom, but it's amazing. I love having my girls home with me every single day. I love learning with them. I love watching them learn together. It's just amazing, and I love to, you know, keep things organized. That makes my brain clear, and it makes me less stressed when things are organized and I'm ready for a new school year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you a little bit of insight into kind of how I like to close up a school year and how I like to get ready for a new school year. I really want to thank Samsil for partnering with me on this video and sharing their pop and store boxes with me, because they are really, really amazing, high quality boxes, and I really do love that they lay flat. That's a big deal. I highly, highly recommend those for you guys if you're looking for a way to store school papers, homeschool papers, artwork. So even if you don't homeschool and you just want a way to store your kids' artwork, it's a really great and safe place to keep those special papers also. So I will have the Samsil Pop and Store boxes linked for you guys below, as well as my homeschooling playlist if you want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you want to see 2 of my older videos, you can click the links right here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and you definitely should, you can click right here. I upload every single week. I have some links in the description box for some of my favorite stores and products, as well as my P.O. Box address. Check out those links if you're interested in those, and I will see you guys in the next video.